What up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a grocery haul for you. I did a Kroger delivery haul and it ended up being a pretty decent haul. I didn't give the total in the video and I'm not going to give it in the thumbnail because I want you guys to tell me what the dollar amount you think it would have been in your area. I ask in the video for you to do that. And I'm going to be dramatic, and in the outro of this video, I'll reveal how much it cost in Jacksonville, Florida for me to order. I think it was like 76 items total from the grocery store, utilizing the weekly ad and some coupons and things like that that Kroger was offering. So I'm just interested to know because the other day, one of my friends told me about a TikTok she lives in Hawaii. And if you didn't know, I lived in Hawaii for 13 years and my whole family still lives there. She sent me a TikTok where the woman went to one of the local grocery stores with $100 and it showed what she was able to purchase with $100 in a Hawaii grocery store. So I, just out of curiosity, I literally sat there and put every single item that she purchased into my grocery app. And it would have been delivered to my house without a fee. And Kroger doesn't allow tips for their drivers. So delivered to my house, wouldn't even have to go down and pick it up or go shop for it. It was $52. So the purchases in Hawaii was $100. I think she said it was just shy of like $99. Mine would have been $52. So the price here is half of what it would have been there. So it's just wild. And I know a lot of people are struggling with groceries, and just know that it's not your fault at all. It's not you. There are definitely strategies you can take, but in some situations in your area, it's just going to be a lot more. So I just don't want anybody like watching one of my grocery haul videos and being like, oh my God, how does she get it at such low prices? You're really bound to the area that you're in sometimes. So there's that. In this video, I'm also sharing 3 delicious and nutritious recipes. I'm calling them like end of summer recipes because that's what John and I both like walked away from eating these meals. They were light, but also filling, and they're very just fresh. And they all have one item that takes them over the top with the deliciousness, and that is a pineapple mango salsa. Super easy to throw together, so I'll be sharing that in this video. And then we have a Chipotle inspired beef bowl. We have a fish taco recipe that I also include a coleslaw recipe for. And last but not least, I did a double Panko crusted coconut chicken that was just so good and actually very simple to throw together. I cooked it in my air fryer, but it could easily also be done in the oven if you wanted. So 3 very delicious, tropical, fun, fresh meals to end out your summer with. And we did a taste test on 2 of them, on both the fish taco and the coconut crusted chicken. The beef bowl was actually for meal prep, and I just had it for lunch a couple hours ago. And let me just tell you guys, it's so good. I don't know what it is about me, but I love a bowl. Like, I love when there's like multiple elements to food, so you can just like mix it all together or eat a little bit of each. Something about that just keeps me entertained the entire time I'm eating. So I hope you guys end up liking these recipes as much as we enjoyed eating them. If you're new here, hi, welcome. How are you? How's the family? Thank you so much for clicking on that thumbnail and giving me a chance. Over here, I do a lot of haul videos. We go to Costco, Sam's Club, Trader Joe's quite a bit. I also share what's for dinner, meal inspiration videos, and videos like this where I do like a grocery haul and then toss a couple recipes at you in case you're building your meal plan for the week. If you end up loving this vibe while you're over here, it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe. And you can always check out the rest of my channel where I have plenty more videos just like this one. Without further ado, let's get into the grocery haul, and then stick around because I'll be sharing those 3 recipes after it. Friends, we have a Kroger haul today, and I'm excited because I generally do not spend this much at Kroger. So generally on my Kroger hauls, I don't have that much to talk about, but today we have plenty to talk about because Kroger had some amazing deals going on. So I decided to take advantage because I feel like the last time this happened, I didn't take enough advantage. And honestly, this was not as big of a deal as my last Kroger haul was, but there was enough to entice me, and I'm happy with the choices I made. Over here, let's talk about berries, okay? I saw this reel on Instagram where it was basically saying, if you think that diapers are expensive, just wait until you get to the berry stage. And I would like to know, Why are people not doing that simultaneously? Because I have both of those expensive line items on my grocery budget, okay? My kids are in diapers and they're also obsessed with berries. So I want to know why people get chosen to not have to experience that at the same time, because that seems rude and unfair. So we have some strawberries. These were on sale for like $1.77, which is awesome. I was nervous that was mold over there, but it's just condensation. Blueberries, this is a pretty big container and it was on sale. I don't remember for how much. Raspberries, big hit in this house. I grabbed some baby spinach. I just like to always have this on hand. I try to throw it in random things just to get a little extra, extra health and wellness, if you will. Ground beef, I normally never buy this at a grocery store, but it was on sale for, I want to say $5.99, and it's a pretty lean cut. So I ended up grabbing it because why not? Chicken is another thing I normally don't buy at a regular grocery store. I usually get that at some form of a wholesale club, but these were buy one, get one free. So that was a great deal there. And then I grabbed my favorite ground turkey tub. This is only $10 for 3 pounds of ground turkey. In the back, we have some more of the boring things. I got some almond butter because I am not a peanut butter fan personally, but I do want to start trying to incorporate some like overnight oats and things like that in my life. And I figured almond butter would be good. I tolerate peanut butter. It's just not my favorite. So I like almond butter better. So I grabbed that. I also grabbed some green chili peppers. We recently made a beef enchilada bake that was just so good. I will link the recipe down below for it. And one of the ingredients is the green chilies, and I am out of it in my pantry. I also grabbed a can of pumpkin. I saw on Pinterest there's this way to make like a pumpkin protein chia pudding thingy, and it looked really good, so I'm going to do that. I also grabbed a Pedialyte for my kids just because it was on sale, and we like to have it on hand just to be safe. Grabbed a baking powder because I finally ran out of that. I recently spoiled myself by buying block cheese, and I forgot how much tastier block cheese is than the bag cheese. And so these were on sale for, I want to say it was like $1 off. So they ended up being $2.99 per block. We love the pepper jack. I got some white cheddar because I'm going to be making Mississippi meatloaf. And I thought that this would be cool if I like shredded that and mixed it in. And then a medium cheddar because you can't go wrong. In the back, I grabbed some steamed vegetables. Those were on sale, and I like to have those on hand for my lunches if I just want to make like a quick stir fry or something. This one in particular is my favorite because I love water chestnuts with that crunch. In the back, I grabbed a bag of green beans. Those are just a favorite for a side. Over here, these were all on sale for only $1 each, and I was just thinking these would be perfect for John to be able to take to work for either a snack with some crackers or to throw on top of a salad. So I got herb and garlic. I got this Thai chili. I have a feeling he'll really like that. I got this sweet and spicy, another one he'd really like, and then lemon pepper. So I'm interested to see how those are. One of my friends swears by these, and she never steers me wrong. I got some citrus over here. We got some lemon and some lime. Going in a lot of recipes this week. And then in the back, I got more of our favorite chopped kits. This time I'm going to be trying this sunflower crunch. I'm excited for this one because it says it has a sweet onion dressing, which is one of my favorites. I also grabbed 2 fan favorites over here, the sesame Asian and Chipotle and cheddar. We love those. This Chipotle and cheddar, if you make like a pasta salad and mix it in, oh, it's so good. Grab some sweet potatoes for the kids and then the gold potatoes for us. I love doing sheet pan meals with these. It's so easy to just cut them in half and throw them on a sheet pan. I grabbed red onion this time. I know you guys, I'm shocking you. Who is she? Grabbed a red onion and a white onion, and that is because this one is going to be part of a mango salsa I'm hoping to make. Grabbed some broccoli for the kids. I got a red pepper and a green pepper. This is going to be for the mango salsa. This is just my emotional support bell pepper. I always grab a bell pepper and an onion because you always need it in cooking. Also grabbed a couple jalapenos. Those are going to be for the mango salsa. And then the star ingredient of said mango salsa, mangoes. I grabbed 3 of those. I also grabbed a bunch of cilantro. I do not like cilantro, but if it's in salsa, I can take it. Are you one of those that doesn't like cilantro? I don't think it tastes like soap. I know there's like some gene thing where people think it tastes like soap. I think it tastes like dirt. What do you think cilantro tastes like? There's no wrong answer. This is a safe place. I don't judge you if you like cilantro. I wish I did because I feel like it's fun. I feel like it's in most of the things that I love. Over here, we got a butternut squash. Love grabbing that. My kids are obsessed with butternut squash, so we always grab one of those. This time, mixing it up, got a pineapple because I was thinking I might do like a pineapple mango salsa. So I might be throwing some pineapple in there and getting real frisky. Over here, watermelon. Kids are obsessed right now with watermelon, like obsessed. And it was on sale, so I grabbed it. Some cucumbers for snacking and for salads. Emotional support bananas. Pretty much always grab them. I have a funny story about these bananas. So I have been placing a Kroger order for probably almost a year now on almost a weekly basis. I'd say 3 times a month, I order Kroger delivery. I went on one of my receipts recently and I noticed they had charged me $13 for my bananas. Now I get organic bananas, but I was like, $13, good sir? What's going on? It turns out that the people at Kroger, when they went to go pick my banana order, this is a different UPC than if you buy just a single banana. So what they were doing was saying, oh, we need to substitute single banana for this UPC, but this UPC represents an entire bunch of bananas. So a single banana is supposed to be 59 cents. A bunch of bananas is $1.59 or something like that. I don't know what the exact math is. And so they ended up charging me, because I usually buy 8, they were charging me $12.70 because they were acting like I was getting 8 bundles of bananas. And I didn't catch it for a while. So now every time I place a Kroger order, I have to double check because they've done it 90% of the time since I caught that. But luckily Kroger makes it really easy for you to go in and get credits when they do things like that. But it's also irritating because I email customer service very nicely, very politely, to just inform them so they could retrain whoever's picking, because I'm sure there's plenty of customers that are not catching it and it's still happening. So kind of frustrating, but we'll move on. Life is fine. In the back, they were doing buy one, get one free on these pepperoni pizzas. So I grabbed some pepperoni stuffed crust pizza. They were $12, which is pretty expensive, but when it's buy one, get one free, it brought it down to $6, which in order to avoid getting a Papa John's delivery, I'd say that's a win. I'm very excited because if you guys have been here before, you know these are one of our favorites in this house. They've recently added, or at least maybe I'd never seen it before, I'm not sure. They added these zesty ranch taco shells as well as Mexican style street corn. So I'm excited to try those out. I also grabbed this sourdough bread, had absolutely no excuse to do it, had the audacity to do it anyway. It just looks delicious. We are going to be having that meatloaf tonight, and I feel like a little slice of bread on the side of meatloaf with a little bit of butter. Doesn't that sound good? It's like 300 degrees outside, but let's have fall vibe comfort meals, you know? I grabbed a couple packets of ranch and a couple packets of au jus gravy mix. That's going to be for the meatloaf. That recipe is actually in the same video. I'm making it tonight, but you guys are going to see it before this video. I will link that video down below. It's actually the same video that I make the beef enchiladas in, so you'll get lots of goodness in that video. It's a what's for dinner. Over here, they were doing buy one, get one free on some, what are these called? Bakery items, I guess, breakfast, I don't know. So I got an English muffin, and then I got these bagel thins for free. We have never been everything bagel people, but recently I've been enjoying it, the seasoning mix on stuff. So now I'm thinking maybe I've changed, you know, at 37 years old, let's open ourselves up to new horizons. So buy one, get one free there. I grabbed these dates because I have this dream of making a protein ice cream. I have a KitchenAid attachment for my mixer that makes ice cream. And one of the recipes was you use dates in there to give it natural sweetness. So we're going to try that out. Also, they were doing a flash sale for these hot dog buns and hamburger buns. I think they were only like $1.99. This is a Hawaiian style one. So I just like to grab these and throw them in the freezer. And then I like to grab them when they're on sale, I should specify. So that way we have them in case we need a last minute dinner or something. So anyways, that's everything that I grabbed from Kroger. I would like to know, in your area, all of these items right here, I think the total count on items was like 76, maybe something like that. Tell me, how much would this grocery order cost in your area on average? How much do you think? Can be a guesstimate. You don't have to do hard math. I'm not looking for calculus over here, but I would love to know how much this would cost in your area. All right, friends, let's get started with the star of today's show, the pineapple mango salsa. It really is just a lot of slicing and dicing, but it was truly fun to do because the colors of the salsa were just so vibrant and pretty. All of the recipes that you see will be given in the description box in case you want to recreate any of them. I personally like using a vegetable chopper to get consistent sizing on the diced ingredients for this dish. In general, it's truly one of my favorite kitchen tools because it makes produce prep so much easier for me. I will have it linked down below if you're in the market for one yourself. I will also link the gorgeous mixing bowl I'm making this in. It's actually a mixing bowl set from Pioneer Woman, and I believe it was under $30 for like a 6-piece bowl set, and all of the bowls come with lids, which is awesome for storing. Anyways, I just diced everything up that you see, mixed it all together, and then stored it in the fridge for about 4 hours before I served it with anything, just to let everything marinate together. A couple of notes here, the mangoes that I grabbed were green, and I made sure they were not super ripe when I went to go cut them up because they need to be able to hold up in the salsa. Also, there is a jalapeno in this, but I'm not huge on spice, and I found it to be very, very mild. I'm talking like lowest level mild. So if you do like spice, you could always increase how many jalapenos you add, or I know some people add the seeds of the jalapenos, or you could add some chili water to give it some extra zing. So our first official meal is a delicious and easy meal prep idea. It's a Chipotle inspired beef bowl. This was really so straightforward. I made some rice in my rice cooker and then browned up some beef. I first sauteed onion, bell pepper, and green chilies in some avocado oil, and then added the beef in with some chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's, salt, and pepper. I let that all cook together until it was browned up. While that was cooking, I just grated up some pepper jack cheese for myself with my little countertop cheese grater. My dad had bought this for me, and I swear I use it way more than I ever imagined I would. It's truly awesome. It's really great to grate up vegetables too, so when we make meatballs for the kids, I usually do like zucchini and carrot in there. After I got everything done, it really was just assembling. So I put some spinach, some canned corn, the pineapple mango salsa, the beef that I had just cooked, rice, and then I topped it with a little pepper jack cheese. These ended up making 4 meal prep containers, and I still had leftover beef mixture and the pepper jack cheese that we could throw together in a wrap or something for a quick lunch or snack. Next up, we're making some fish tacos. These were super easy and a good way to use up some stuff from the fridge and freezer. I actually had a crunch salad kit that I needed to use up, so instead of buying a coleslaw mix, I ended up just using that to make the coleslaw, and it turned out so good. I made this earlier in the day so the slaw would have some time to marinate in the flavors and soften a little bit. So besides the crunch salad mix, it had Greek yogurt, the zest and juice of half a lemon, rice vinegar, honey, lemon pepper seasoning, and salt and pepper. All of the exact measurements will be listed down below. So I just ended up tossing all of that together, and like I said, I stored it in the fridge for a few hours before dinner. For the fish, we kept that super simple because we were going to have all of those flavors from the coleslaw and from the salsa. So I thawed out some frozen tilapia fillets from the freezer. We sprayed them with avocado oil and seasoned with lemon pepper, Old Bay, salt, and pepper. They cooked in the oven on a wire rack sheet pan at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. I put those fillets in a tortilla. We used a flour carb balance tortilla. I don't know what the heck happened, but we bought flour tortillas, and for some reason they were the size of burrito tortillas, even though they were not labeled as such. So ours are obnoxiously large. You would want to get normal ones. Anyways, put the filet in those, added the coleslaw mix, the pineapple mango salsa, and then a drizzle of hot honey. John did a taste test on these for us, so let's see what he thought. Okay, John, show your friends. Show your friends.
Friends.
The largest tacos there ever were.
Like, this is the size of my face.
Like, can someone tell me on here where it says that this is a burrito size? Because look, it says tortilla wraps. I don't see anywhere on this that says it's burrito size.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
I don't like, but they're definitely burrito size.
Yeah.
Those are definitely not taco size. But that's okay. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. We're moving on.
Thriving as always.
Thriving.
So we have some fish tacos, John. They have tilapia. You made the tilapia. We put some Old Bay seasoning, lemon pepper, salt and pepper.
When you say we, mean you, because I didn't do that.
Well, I mean, you took it out of the oven, so you contributed. And then also we have a pineapple mango salsa. And then also a coleslaw, Greek yogurt coleslaw. So just so everybody behind the camera knows, John does not like pretty much any of these things. So we're really testing out John and his growth in trying things. And if he doesn't like it, that is okay. It's okay not to like things. We have other food in the fridge that you can eat. But I am optimistic that it'll be at least a 6 or 7 from you.
For me?
Yeah, I'm optimistic. There is pepper jack cheese.
I don't like fish.
He likes fish.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
It's just not your favorite.
Right. I like certain kinds of fish.
Yeah, he loves fish and chips.
I do love fish and chips.
Specifically, the fish and chips.
Fish and chips at Rose and Crown.
In Walt Disney World's Epcot.
Yeah. Which we haven't compared food to Disney in a while.
No, we haven't, because we haven't been to Disney in over a month. That's sad. Okay. Anyways, so why don't you...
I don't like mango.
He doesn't like mango, and he doesn't really like pineapple.
Yeah.
But look at him. You know?
Look at me fly.
Look at him fly. Fly to Neverland. Peter Pan.
Peter Pan, we can fly, we can fly.
There you go. Okay, take a bite. This is getting awkward.
How do I?
I don't know. I would go with that one. Yeah, that looks like the sturdiest of all. And then you want me to take the plate? Or what do you want me to do? Yeah, just eat it right over that.
So awkward. That part's great.
What was it? Just tortilla? It's almost like you gotta fold in the... That's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
I'm gonna take a bite while you...
I have some feels about this. I have some real thoughts on this. Yet again, she's blowing me away. That's very refreshing. That's
exactly the word that I was thinking. This is like epitome summer meal. Everybody else is whipping out their Halloween and fall decor, and I'm over here. You know what that reminds me of?
I'm at a loss of words right now.
It reminds me of something you'd get off like a food truck.
What is going on? There's so much flavor happening in your mouth.
It's a flavor party.
And the crunch. Yeah. I don't like coleslaw.
We don't like coleslaw, but you know what it is I think because I didn't use like a traditional coleslaw mix, so it has like more of like a substantial crunch to it. I think we don't like coleslaw because it's like usually soggy. But this is more like crunchy.
Yeah.
And it had like tang.
Oh, is the tang from that, not the salsa?
Yeah.
Oh.
The salsa has like a little bit of zest to it.
It's got like a little sweetness.
Yeah. Also, I really think this is a key here.
She did something, people. She did the hot honey.
It's been a minute since I added hot honey to something.
I know, but
you were using that like daily.
Well, you were on a kick. You were on a hot honey like everything.
But then I think once I started getting to a suspicious level of it, I wanted to reserve it.
Well, I mean, we could just go buy more.
I know, but we haven't been to Trader Joe's in a minute either.
Unacceptable.
Like, I haven't been to Trader Joe's or Disney. Like, don't you know about this happy wife, happy life business?
All right, I guess I'll just take you to both.
So, scale of 1 to 10, the fish tacos.
I'm actually going to give this more than a 6.
Really?
I really enjoyed that. I'm going to go with like a 7.5.
And you know what I think? I don't even think the pepper jack is really necessary.
Oh, I can taste the pepper jack.
Oh, and so it was a key element for you?
Yeah, I could that little bit of bite from the cheese. Because I love pepper jack cheese.
You do, yeah. I would also give it a 7.5. I think that what is holding this back for me is the tortilla. Like, because it's such a train wreck. Like, it's hard to like eat it and actually enjoy it. If we had like actual true size tortillas.
Well, I mean, you could just make that like a burrito.
Yeah, but I want it to be a taco. Like, I want it to be like a small taco. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I'd say 7.5.
Like, even the fish was really good.
And that I kept simple because of the fact that
there's so much else going on.
Yeah, there's a lot more going on, so you don't want to go like banana pants.
Banana pants.
Yeah. You're kind of crazy right now.
I know. I'm crazy always.
Anyways, all right. Well, thank you for your feedback. We'll send it to corporate.
All right.
Last recipe on the menu is a double Panko crusted coconut chicken. I used chicken tenderloins for this one because I was too lazy to dice up some chicken, and it was the perfect shortcut. I started by making a mayonnaise mixture for it and placing the chicken in that mayonnaise mixture. All of the exact ingredients will be listed down below, but it was a combination of mayonnaise, brown sugar, shoyu, and sriracha. So I made that mayonnaise mixture, placed the chicken inside it, and then stored that in the fridge while I got the rest of the meal together. So if you have a few hours to marinate in that mayonnaise mixture, it wouldn't hurt, but I just didn't have the time that night. So I was serving it with some sweet potato and green beans. So I started by dicing up the sweet potato, laid that all out on a baking sheet, sprayed it with some avocado oil, and then seasoned with salt, pepper, paprika, and garlic powder. This got baked in the oven for 18 minutes-ish at 425 degrees. Then we added in the green beans on that same sheet pan and baked for an additional 10 minutes because green beans cook a lot faster than sweet potato. While those sweet potatoes were going, I had gotten myself a large flat plate and combined panko, coconut flakes, salt, pepper, and everything but the bagel seasoning. I grabbed out my chicken that had been swimming in the mayonnaise and dipped each of the tenderloins in that panko breading. Then I dipped it back in the mayonnaise and then one more time in the panko breading. So that's where that double comes from. I put that all in my air fryer. I really wish I had done 2 batches for these because I definitely overcrowded my air fryer. Do not be like me. They ended up cooking at 375 degrees for 6 minutes on one side. Then we flipped them and cooked them for another 6 minutes. Because I had overcrowded it, we ended up having to cook it a few more minutes than I think you'd have to. But of course, just double check that it's cooked all the way through and at temperature. John shared his thoughts on this meal in another taste test, so let's head over there and see what he thought. Okay, John, another meal that you probably won't like. Just kidding.
Another meal that I probably would have never tried before.
Okay, so we have a Pinko coconut crusted chicken with the pineapple mango salsa again. It's a hit. And then some sweet potato and green bean.
Okay.
Trying the chicken on its own, I see. Okay. I'm going to try mine while you're...
Keelan.
Yeah?
Who am I?
Who are you? Apparently, 37 is the age that you just need to try new things in your life and figure out if your taste buds have changed.
So my taste buds have changed. I can taste the coconut.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it. Put the mango salsa on it, it goes, well, bam!
It goes, well, bam?
Kicks it up, oh, well, bam!
This reminds me of something that you'd get in like a home chef meal.
Yes!
You know what I mean? Like something...
It looks way prettier, though.
Oh, does No, I think if Home Chef sent it to me, that would be...
Was Home Chef the one we liked?
Yeah, Home Chef is the one we like. You're trying the sweet potatoes. And some green bean. Good, get some green in there.
Get some green.
Health and wellness.
Health and wellness. Green beans these are actually really good green beans. I don't know why. These green beans are good. Sweet potato, always a hit.
Always a hit. I like to mix it up because most of the time for starches we just do rice or pasta.
Yeah.
So I like mixing it up and...
No, I'm here for it.
And I think the sweet potato makes sense with this whole vibe because it's like on the sweet and savory side, you know?
Like this is like light, flavorful, and like fun.
Summer on a plate.
Summer on a plate. It's like a tropical chicken.
It's a tropical chicken, and you gotta dance when you
tropical
say it.
chicken.
You gotta dance or it doesn't count.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so feedback for corporate scale 1 to 10 for John, who doesn't even like coconut.
I know, for John.
Doesn't like pineapple, doesn't like mango.
That's really good. That's like a 7.5, 8.
Yeah.
I'm leaning more towards 8.
Yeah, I agree. Personally, I think it's an 8.5, but I'm like a big coconut girl.
Right.
My thing is it's messy. Like the chicken is messy.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
I think that is partly my fault because I overcrowded the air fryer. Like I feel like I should have just done 2 batches. And then I think it would have stayed together a little bit more. But
I think presentation-wise, it looked phenomenal.
It did. It looked beautiful on the plate.
Yeah.
You guys saw it in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going with an 8. Kate's giving it an 8.5. Thank you so much. We'll be sending that feedback to corporate.
All right.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today during this video. I appreciate it so much. I know that you're busy. I know that you have things to do, so spending time with me being a priority of yours, it really does mean the world to me. I told you guys that I was going to share with you at the end of this video how much this grocery haul costs in Jacksonville, Florida. I personally ordered from the store Kroger that we have here. We do not have a brick and mortar Kroger, just to let you know. So even if you don't have an actual Kroger store and you're liking these prices, do check their website because they may deliver to your home even if they don't have a brick or mortar store. That's what they do with mine. They have a fulfillment center. They don't have traditional grocery stores, and they do offer delivery services to my house. So just take a look. But drum roll, please. The total for this purchase I verified was 72 items total. Was $171.28. So everything that you saw in this video, $171.28. Generally, I try to keep my weekly groceries under $100, and then I do larger purchases at Costco, usually ranging from like $500 to $600 for Costco and $300 to $400 for Sam's Club. That's what makes up my entire grocery budget. If you're curious, we are a family of 5. I have twin 20-month-olds, and then my oldest son is just a little bit over 2.5. They have an 11-month age gap between them. So family of 5, 3 toddlers, lots of berries being purchased. There are definitely areas of opportunity. Like with anybody else, I'm not perfect. I could make some cuts, but overall, I'm pretty proud of the amount that we spend on groceries for our family of 5, especially considering we barely eat out of the house, and the majority of our meals, especially the ones for our kids, are incredibly balanced. So I think overall, our grocery budget is pretty good. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I delivered whatever you were looking for when you clicked on that thumbnail. If I did, be sure to reward me with the thumbs up, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye.